Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's on. 100 proof flow, running shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low.
All right, welcome back to Fifth Rep Powerlifting. Today's video is going to be about why a lot of you guys were not able to bench press 405 pounds last year, and why you still won't be able to bench press 405 pounds this year. Now, if you stick around to the end of the video, I have a special gift for each and every one of you. Now, before we get into the video, I want to give an injury update on my ankle. If you saw my last video, I broke my ankle probably about 3 weeks ago. Fell down the steps. I had surgery about 2 weeks ago. I went to the doctor yesterday, got the splint off and everything. And now I'm in a boot for another 5 weeks. So I'll be bringing you content like this for the next 5 to 6 weeks before I can get back in the gym and get back to it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, now let's talk about why a lot of you guys just won't lift it. You know, you won't hit it. And to be completely honest with you, a lot of the guys who aren't going to bench 405 pounds this year, I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's because you're lazy. You're a lazy lifter. You're a lazy trainer. You know, you don't want to do what it takes. You're not ready for the process of benching 405 pounds. You're not willing to put in the time, the work, and the effort, and have the mindset in order to bench 405 pounds. Like, a lot of you guys, you want things to just be handed to you easily. Like, a lot of you guys may have benched, and this is what I see. A lot of guys, they hit 225 and they hit 315, and you know, it comes pretty smoothly because for me, it came that way. And once you start getting up in weight, once you get to the 350 to 385, now it's time for you to start having some actual technique and some actual consistency. And a lot of guys, they just don't have that. And they're not, you can't, and that's the thing. You guys can have it, but a lot of guys just won't, they just won't aim it towards hitting that 405 pound goal, right? And the most common, what's the word I'm looking for? The most common complaint that I hear is, oh, progress slowed down, or it got redundant. Well, the redundancy of it all, if that's even a word, but the redundancy of it all, that's just a part of the game. You know, there's been so many times where I went to the gym and just did the same thing repeatedly month after month. And sometimes I got a reward out of it, and sometimes I didn't. But if this is something that you really want to do, if you really have goals that you want to stick to, well, you're going to see it through. You know, it's going to be hard times. It's going to be fun days. It's going to be days where, you know, you have to go in and do the same thing you did last week and the same thing you did yesterday. And like I said, you won't get anything out of it. But the longer you stick with it, the better your odds are of actually reaching that goal of 405 pounds. I just look at it like, you know, 405 pounds is a trophy that a lot of people won't be able to earn. You know, a lot of people won't earn that trophy. And it's not because they can't, it's simply because they don't have the mindset to work hard enough to actually achieve it. So, yeah, you have to fix your mindset. You have to get yourself to a place where you understand, okay, when I come into the gym, this is what I have to do. Once you get there and once you understand, this isn't going to pay off today or tomorrow or next week, maybe not even next month. Once you understand that, the sky's the limit. Now let's talk about the process of benching 405 pounds this year. Now, what you need off the bat is a plan. You can't just go into this, going in however many days a week that you want to bench, and you go in and you just do whatever comes to your mind. Like, there will be times where I woke up and I'm like, I guess I'll do, today I'll do some heavy singles, and then I'll do some cable flies, and then I'll do some back, and yeah, then I'll go home. I'll go home. No, that's not the way to do it. You have to have a plan. There is a saying. It's one of my favorite sayings, and I'm probably gonna get it wrong. Like no LeBron stuff, no LeBron, no LeCap. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you need a specific plan tailored to yourself and what it is that you're trying to do. And one thing that's going to help you get there, maybe not faster, more effectively, is to progressive overload. Now, what I started out doing, and honestly, I still do it because it is effective. Now, when I start, let's say I hit a new PR. We're gonna go with 415. I hit 415. Okay, now I'm gonna do a certain percentage of that weight for my working sets. Now I'm gonna do 5 sets of 3 with that weight. Then I'm gonna break that weight down. I'm gonna do about 65%, and then I'm gonna do some close grip. I'm gonna do about 3 sets of 6 close grip. Might do spuddle press. Might do some chain and band work. But you have to have a plan as to how you're going to stimulate your strength. When it comes to heavy doubles and heavy singles, you need to have a certain time frame of when you're going to go for those heavy singles and heavy doubles. Now, what I like to do is I'm going to do about 3 weeks of, let's say, 80%. I'm going to do about 3 weeks of 80%. So I know for these next 3 weeks, it's going to be really redundant. I'm going to go in, I'm going to do 80%. Now, this is just one of my bench days. I'm going to go in, I'm going to do 80%. Maybe on Monday, Tuesday, when I come in, I'm going to do about 50% with the chains and the bands, speed work. Wednesday, when I come in, I'm going to do about 70% hypertrophy work, slow and controlled. So I know for the next 3 weeks, this is my plan. Then on that 4th week, I'm going to drop it down to heavy triples or heavy doubles. I'm going to do heavy doubles. Now with this same thing, heavy doubles for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I know when I come in here on Monday, I'm going heavy doubles. Now Tuesday when I come in, it's going to be the same thing. Speed work, band work, chain work. Wednesday when I come in, it's going to be the same thing. Hypertrophy work, slow and controlled. So you have to know what it is that you're coming in to do. You can't just go in there and wing it and expect things to go smoothly. Now, also I want to add, when it comes to getting stronger, a lot of people like to neglect this. You want to come in, you want to bench, and then you want to go home. Don't do that. Because all the muscles that you use to bench press, you also need to strengthen in your accessory work. So when it comes to your triceps, you need to be going and doing about 100-something reps of tricep pull down. Does it have to be super heavy? No. But you can go and do some tricep pull downs, 100 to 150 reps, and just knock them out. Boom, 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 boom. Take a break. Knock them out some more. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then you got to do your lat pull downs, your supported rows, your bent over rows, whatever. Because what you're laying on, your back, what you're laying on a bench with is going to play a huge role in how much weight you can push. There are a lot of guys out there with big chests and can't bench for nothing. You won't see a guy with a big back that can't bench for crap. So it's always great to incorporate that accessory work into your schedule. Maybe you can even do it on a day where you're not hitting the bench. Me personally, I like to hit the bench, and then do my accessory work every single bench press day. That's just me. Your schedule may be different, but all in all, the process needs a tailored plan to you and yourself only. All right, in this final segment, I'm actually going to piggyback, and I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm not reading off of a script. I didn't write this down or anything. These are not in my notes. But I want to keep it a buck with y'all, just piggybacking off of the first segment when I was talking about the mindset. Now, mindset is everything. Now, if you're watching this video, and you're not serious, I promise you this isn't the video for you. And I promise you this isn't the channel for you. And quite frankly, I only want serious lifters here listening to what I'm talking about and watching my videos, because I take what I do very serious. Now, the one thing that you will need is the right mindset. You have to believe that you are going to bench 405 pounds. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the thought of, man, this will never happen. This isn't for me. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that those thoughts won't cross your mind, because they surely will. If you fail enough times, you will start to question yourself. And that's fine, because it happened to me. It happened to everybody that I know. But when you set your mind and you believe in yourself enough to say, I'm crazy enough to believe that I can bench press the average man, 4 of the average men. I'm crazy enough to believe that. And once you believe it, everything else is going to fall into place. And a lot of times people won't believe in you themselves. And, sometimes, that's hard too. Maybe people close to you that you feel like they don't understand. And when it comes to this weightlifting and this powerlifting stuff, a lot of people don't understand. But I'm here to tell you, dog, I understand. And I take it just as serious as you do. And I want you to succeed. But you have to believe that you are going to succeed. So when it comes to all your accessory work, you have to do everything purposefully. You have to go and you have to know your numbers, man. You got to know your percentages. You have to know your numbers when it comes to lat pull downs. You have to know your numbers when it comes to tricep pull downs, kick outs, all that good stuff. You got to know your numbers, man. So that means you have to move with a purpose. You got to lock in mentally as well as physically. And I promise you, and I know this for a fact because it happened for me. I wanted 405 so bad for so long, and then I was willing to do whatever it took. I switched gyms, I think twice, because I wanted to make sure that I had the proper equipment, I had the proper benches. When you come from a commercial gym, and you haven't been anywhere else, those gyms are all you know. The benches, they aren't that great. And I used to hear like guys like Russell Orhe, they talk about how commercial gyms are slowing down your progress. And once I switched over to an actual powerlifting gym with Thompson fat pads, and I'm seeing, wow, this is a major difference between the height of the pad, the width of the pad, everything is just different. I was willing to do what it took to be who I wanted to be. And I promise you, if you keep that mindset, you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to get that 405. I got the 405. And now I'm striving for 500. And I have no doubt in my mind because, like I said in the last segment, I'm prepared for this, dog. I'm prepared for this. I got this written down. I know what I'm doing every time I hit the gym. Every time I go to the gym, I go in, I get my stuff done, and I'm out. I don't go in there and play. I don't go in there to make friends, which I should. Because, I'm trying to do the YouTube thing and everything like that. I probably should try to make some friends, some connections. But with my mindset, when I come in here, I come in here to work. I don't come here to make friends. I don't come here to laugh. I don't come here to play. I don't come in here to fist bump that. No, I came here to get this working because I got goals that I want to go to. So what's it going to be, man? What we doing? What we doing this year? We going to hit 405? Or we going to keep playing around like, we ain't got nowhere to be? I mean, the choice is yours. I already made my choice. Everybody around me knowing my choice is I already dug my feet into the game. It's time for you to do the same thing, man. But without further ado, thank you to everybody who watched the video to the end. I got something special for y'all, man.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, start letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show, me who she be, I'm kinda fucking with it, show me some more. Bitch, we tatted head to toe, could give a fuck, the story wrote. You wanna tweak, get over me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, they having combos about me, these pussy niggas don't know. Tell me what they talking about.